Hey, Horrible Games. The mod staff is ready to do our little thing and say some final words. So we're going to open with Mirna, so you can take the store, the floor.
All right, thank you. Yeah, my name is Mirnay, and I just wanted to really just say that I really appreciate everything that the runners, the staff, chat. I mean, without everybody's help, none of this could have ever been possible. And I'm just really grateful that I was able to kind of help out and be here for such a great cause. So, Kuno, Earl, Temp, thank you so much for everything. I really do appreciate the chance to work with you guys, and I'm hoping for more time working with you in the future.
You can say what you would like to say, Earl.
Um, yeah, I just wanted to say, oop, I gotta mute the stream. Where is it coming from?
Oop, I
All right,
think
I
it
think I
was.
got
You're good.
it. All right, but yeah, thanks, Mirane. That was also very nice. But yeah, I very similar. Just like it, I feel like a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into getting one of these marathons running and like keeping it running for like 12 like hours a day or whatever. Like it's a big process, and it like without everyone on our team it would have been impossible. Like everybody from just like the text chat moderators, hosts, restreamers, Kuno, like figuring all this out, like the artists that did the layouts and stuff, or did some of the assets for the layouts, like so many people involved. So thank you to just everybody that had any hand in this, but especially thank you to Temp, Mirane, Kuno. You were all great to work with, super easy, getting everything organized and whatnot. Like seemed to go off pretty smoothly, and I don't think that would have been able to happen if not all if all of you were not here. So thank you for to Mirne for taking so much of the host shifts. That really gave us a break, the rest of us, for our voices and stuff, and Kuno and Temp for getting all the restreams and everything going. So yeah, thanks to everybody. It was a great time, and look forward to more marathons with y'all in the future.
Yeah, likewise, like the others were saying. I have no idea if I'm audible. My mic is across the room.
Yeah, we can hear you
Likewise.
pretty good.
Okay. Like the others were saying, this is Tempestral here. Earl Grey and Kuno and Myrne were all fantastic to work with. This was a really great experience. And honestly, this ran super smoothly. As someone who's run my own stuff before, this ran really, really smoothly for a first time
Mhm.
marathon. And I was actually shocked that we got past our donation goal like within the first few hours or a first hour maybe. Um, and to have raised 4.2 times as much as we expected, 42 420. Good number to end on.
Mhm. Yeah, I just noticed that as well.
Obligatory 69. Uh, but yeah, it's really fantastic, honestly, that we could raise so much money for a great cause. And that this went as smoothly as it did. There were a lot of really great runners here too, and they all put in a massive amount of effort in their
Mhm.
runs. We also didn't have any like dropped runs or any like really any major technical issues, which
Mhm.
thank God, really
Mhm.
fantastic that basically everything went really really well, and I'm thankful for that. Not to anyone in particular, but well, to everyone and also to I guess the world. Thank you.
Mhm.
This went without a hitch. And yeah, I look forward to doing more of this, whether it be this or other marathons in the future.
I guess it is my turn to speak. So, I kind of wanted to start it with the origins of Horrible Games and kind of talk a little bit about it. So, originally, I, like all good stories, was completely wasted. And one of my friends, which some of you may know is Rhythm SR, she was running a really shitty game. I don't remember what it was. And I was like, it'd be fun if that was a marathon. And so I start looking around and I realize, it'd be fun if there wasn't so many of them. And a lot of things, especially for me, I enjoy horror an awful lot. So I was like, how can we mix horror and horrible games? That's the whole origin of like horrible games. Is I just thought it'd be a good idea. I would really, really love to thank like Temp and Gooby for both like believing in this because like I asked like some of my other friends and they're like, that's a really dumb idea. But then Temp and Gooby both are like, if you can get it to work and get it within a certain amount of time, I feel like it would work. And like Tim said, I would never have thought we would pass $100. And to get 4.2 times that is just the most astonishing thing for me, especially for this marathon basically coming from nothing to being where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we also had like many amazing people on the sidelines, which was Temp from License-a-thon, Gooby from Midwest Speedfest. But even then, we basically, you can even ask Temp. At the very start, it was really just me, him, Gooby, and Glitch. Which, of
Yeah,
course,
basically.
she isn't able to really be here and do stuff. But besides that, every runner was besides I guess Gooby I didn't know them outside of this. I didn't know Mirnape outside of her submitting to be a hostess, and especially Earl. He really like went above and beyond and like extremely helped us out, especially where the only restreamers we would have had was me and Temp. So besides that, like I really do appreciate all the runners for making this dumb dream of mine come true, and I do really hope that we have more events and many minor things to come as well within the weeks or so. But uh, I have to think of one more thing. Oh, additionally, like the logo, my ex-girlfriend made it, and then uh, with the vines on the 16 by 9, an artist that I also know made that. And even things like that, for them to go out of their way to make that, really like to help the stream be a little bit more visually appealing and temp like helping us with a 3 hour like staff call to set up the layout because I didn't know how to do it properly. Really,
Because none of us knew how to do it properly except for Temp.
yeah, except for temp, and that really helped us, especially with like a lot of minor things in the background and a lot of things like coming together. So besides that,
and
like,
and I gave you guys like the janky, like doesn't require like coding knowledge version of the layout too. So the I can only imagine what it would have that call would have been like had we used the more complex setup that I could have used.
oh
Mm-hmm.
god, that 3 hour
But we
call.
made it work.
Yeah, we made it work, and especially with like a lot of the runners, none of them dropped. Every single runner was on their game, ready for their time slot. I think like the only
Mm-hmm.
mishap happened was because of me. But besides that, like we've had every runner show up. We had every runner basically barely go over estimate. I think like the worst was like by 2 minutes. A lot of the runners, we even had like 3 or 4 PVs, which for a small marathon, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I was one of the people that went over estimate, but then in my other game, also one of the people that got a PB.
Yeah.
So it was a goofy combination. But yeah, I think I went over estimate more than anyone else, and I was only like 6 minutes over. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was we were mostly early through like the whole marathon.
Yeah. It can't be worse than GD meant AGDQ back in the day with a two run meant an run that went over by 2 hours.
Yep.
But I believe that is the final remarks. Do any of the other staff members have anything to say?
None for me.
Nope.
No, just thank you for everybody involved.
Mhm.
You guys did an amazing job.
Well, that is it for us for now. So I will end stream and we're going to be hosting Speedy Souls. So thank you all again for helping us hit $420 and we will see you next time. And we are done.